Yeah, Americans don't know shit about having a party. So we're Shankill Road, you said?
Yeah, the Shankill Road.
The Shankill Road. So we're gonna get a quick lift. We're heading towards the Shankill Road, and then we're gonna check out the Peace Wall. And that's the Peace Wall. It's kind of a divider, right? So what's the Peace Wall?
The Peace Wall was built by the army in the 60s and the 70s whenever the Troubles started to keep the two communities apart. Some of them are just big grey and green corrugated iron walls. Others are concrete walls. It's just to keep the communities apart.
The Unionists and the Republicans separate from each
Unionists
other?
and the Loyalists and the Republican sides, yes. There is a number of them throughout Northern Ireland.
Cool. So is this like a dangerous area or what?
It can be at times with the tensions around the holiday. This time it could
They
be
might.
it might be a bit tenuous up there. But
So this is not the smartest day to go check it out, is it?
well,
Or
if you
maybe
want,
it is the smartest day to go check it out.
depends what you're coming for.
I'm not coming to film anybody hit each other. You know, I'm just here to kind of take it all in, learn the culture. But I guess we'll see what happens.
Yep, we'll go up and we'll see how things go. Yeah, that's the wall down there. This is the Shankill Road. This is the heart of loyalism in Northern Ireland, especially in Belfast. During the Troubles, you'll see the UVF and the UDA flags, so very paramilitary connections here.
What is UVF mean?
The UVF is the Ulster Volunteer Force.
And what is the UDF?
The UDA is
UDA.
the Ulster Defence Association. There are two loyalist paramilitary groups that were active in the Troubles, and now they're still active, but they're mostly into sort of drug dealing and common criminality at the moment.
So we're at the site of one of the bonfires from yesterday, and it's still smoldering. A couple of the piles are still smoldering. Actually, it's not smoldering, it's actually burning. You can see the fire.
Right.
So I talked to someone, I was talking to Phil yesterday about KAT,
Yeah.
which is...
KAT is an acronym for Kill All Taigs. Taig is a insult. It's a slur against Irish nationalists / Catholics.
So this wall here is the Peace Wall, and this is the gate, which is currently open, and it separates the two factions. On the other side, you've got the Republicans, people who want a unified Ireland. On this side, you've got the Loyalists who feel like they're British subjects. And right now, there's an army helicopter flying overhead in circles. So our guide is a little worried that there may be a scare or a threat because today is a particularly, it could be a dangerous day. Big celebration, big holiday, and often leads to a lot of fighting between the factions, so. So what is, everyone's just waiting for the parade. What's the parade?
Everyone's waiting for the bands in the Orange Order marchers to come back from the field. So that's what the day's for just to sit back, watch the parade, maybe have a bit much to drink. As the parades go by, people will pick a parade that they like, and then they'll follow it out to where the parade ends, because the bands in the Orange Order groups, they'll go to specific orange halls throughout the city.
And where are we heading?
We're heading to a place called Sandy Row, which is, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like an open air rave at this time of day.
All right.
And it gets quite interesting and quite enjoyable whenever the bands pass it.
Sounds good. know shit about having a party. The amount of people you see partying here is insane relative to what we do in the United States. I mean, I've been to Super Bowl parties that were similar but nowhere near this level. And you can see they got some police just behind us. But compared to how many police they have in the US, way more.
Yourself live?
Yeah, not live, yeah, recording myself.
Alright, bro.
How's it going, man? So what are these trucks called? Do you guys care if you're on camera at all?
No, absolutely. It's this guy's from Chicago. He wants to take a wee picture inside the truck.
What are these vehicles called?
These are called Tangies.
Tangies.
Yeah, T-A-N-G-I.
This is one of the craziest parties I've ever seen.
I wouldn't call it a party.
Or celebration.
I
or
see what you're going at there.
Yeah. You know, because in the US, I don't think I've seen anything close to a celebration like this. Is celebration a better way to describe it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Police wouldn't allow this in the US.
Oh yeah.
No.
I mean, walking through all of these people and seeing just like everybody's jumping and dancing. I mean, we get stuff kind of like that, but way more police. You know, and they've got lining up in the streets, tasers,
dogs, horses.
Horses. Yep, horses. Do you think? I mean, you guys are out here. Do you think that anything might happen? I mean,
Who knows?
Yeah. People were saying like, you know, be careful, keep your wits about you. But thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye.
So this, down the street and to the right, this is all IRA territory?
This is Short Strand. This is, well, IRA is probably a bit strong word. It's a nationalist community.
Short Strand, you got it right.
Yeah, well.
So you can see the police cordon behind me. This road goes into Short Strand, which they're telling me is Flashpoint. That this is predominantly Irish nationalist territory, the Republicans, they say. And so this is all barricaded off, because those bands we saw earlier are going to make their way down, and there could be clashes. So I just met a couple of orange men here. Do you want to just tell me what the day is all about and what the band is doing and what's going to happen?
Well, it's to commemorate the anniversary of the Battle of the Boyne on 1st of July 1690, which the calendar changed, obviously, the 12th of July 1690. There are 18 orange demonstrations throughout Northern Ireland today. They're obviously in Belfast and in many of the country areas, and it's to commemorate that, and it brings a good community spirit out. And I've watched some of the TV programmes to date now this evening, and they've interviewed people from the United States of America, from Scotland, from England, and from different places, and from I think Sweden or something, and they actually said it was a very happy day and the people were very friendly.
I see the police have set up, barricades.
Well, you're in. This is maybe an area of a certain amount of contention, and that behind me here is what is known as the Short Strand. It would be what I would consider as a Roman Catholic enclave in this area, which is quite a mixed area, but there's a lot. If you go down that way, there's a lot of Protestant people living there, and at times there has been problems from the area, and it's obviously to keep any of the followers of the Orange, and there shouldn't be any thought that should be peaceful, but it's to keep them out of mischief too and being tempted if somebody says something out of place to them.
Do you think anything might happen, or do you think
No.
it'll be peaceful?
I expect it to be peaceful.
Okay, thank you very much.
All the best.
Have a good day, stay safe.
You too.
Take
now.
care.
Bye. Okay.
Not a problem. Thank you very much.
There's a Flashpoint itself. There's a Short Strand there. Only hymn tunes played past this point, but here, whether they break that determination or not, it's up to the bands themselves.
So they're just drumming. What song are they playing? They're not allowed to play certain music or what?
They're playing a famous Belfast song, the Belle of Belfast City.
But they're not allowed to play certain music.
No, they're not. They're not meant to be playing any sort of Loyalist songs or songs.
And they are.
No, this is sort of a cross-community song.
Oh, okay.
This is a popular culture song.
Okay. And after they cross that point,
They can play whatever they want.
all right. So this road right here with all the police in front of it leads to the short strand. So the police have this whole section right here blocked off. So the whole day was pretty chill. It's, you know, it seems like nothing really crazy happened. A lot of people flat out told us that, you know, in recent times things haven't been getting too crazy. But I'm still here with my local guide, whose identity has to be kept secret. And so I just got a couple questions, I suppose. First, some people have said that this ceremony, this festival holiday, is really offensive to like the Republicans, and someone even said it's like going to a cross burning, these bonfires. Is that just someone who's partisan, like on one side of the issue, or is it really considered like very divisive?
I would say it would be kind of hyperbolic, but I can see where it'd be coming from with the whole bonfire stuff. There's a lot of nuance in Northern Ireland. It's hard to explain. It's something you have to see.
They've got flags.
Yeah.
There's religious stuff. People's pictures. They're all burning that. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like on the 8th of August, you have the Republican bonfires, which will have the Union Jack, the Ulster banner, the.
So it's
Loyalist.
Basically the same thing, but for the other side.
Yeah, that's. Like I say, the conflict here is very nuanced. It's very complex, and to just watch a video on it and to not know really anything else about the place, it'd be hard to understand. But the thing that people need to consider is that for 40 years, people were murdered, bombed, killed in this place.
So it's not going to go away overnight.
Yeah, it's not going to go. I mean, there's been progress made. Of course, there's still tension, strong tension that's boiled over into violence in recent years. But progress from where we were before the ceasefire has been made. But there's still a long way to go, yeah.
Right on, man. All right, well, thanks for showing me around.
Welcome to do it.
See you later, dude.
No problem, thank you.
So I guess that about wraps up the trip here to Belfast. Check out the holiday, and you know, there was some concern that, like I said, it was concern that it would be violent, but it was really chill. A lot of, people were pretty happy. I heard some yelling from some of the opposing factions, but ultimately we got to experience, see what it was, and talk to some people and see what they think about it. And obviously it's very controversial. So it's not like, the people we see here, the festival we see here isn't without controversy or offense, but August 8th is when the other side has their event. That's what we're hearing. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Comment below. What do you think about all this? We'll keep the conversation going. If you like the video, click the like button. If you want to support the work that I do, make sure you go to patreon.com/Timcast. Give whatever you'd like, or give nothing at all. My videos will always be free and available every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Timcast. Stay tuned. I will see you all tomorrow. Adios.